Excited to see what unfolds. Hope you are too. Let's get down to that first tee. And let's see how he does today. Last round, very good. We're going to hopefully see some of the same today. And he will like that. From 130 yards. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. I think this might be a bit long. Now he's on the green. Time for putting. Looking like 9 feet to the cup. And that putt will drop for birdie. And now getting ready to tee off on this par 3. And he's got to be happy with that. This putt's for birdie. Right into the cup. Very, very nicely done. Now let's see what this third hole has in store. And I think he's going to like that. Okay, and 135 yards to the pin. And this one could be in the rough, but could not be. Let's find out. And with that, he's on the green. And about 9 feet away here. And the putt will drop. And now the fourth hole. It looks like a 7 iron. And this is not looking good. Gonna probably get wet. Oh, and a solid attempt at the long putt. Just doesn't want to drop. Okay, let's see what the fifth has in store today. I think we'll find some fairway here. And about 100 yards to the pin from here. I think this might be a bit long. All right, and he's on. And this putt is for birdie. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And now the sixth hole. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. And this shot he's taken through the branches. "14 feet away." And currently sitting at 2 under for the day. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store. Yeah, this one's close call. This could be in the rough. And after that one, the ball's in the fairway and the green is in play. And this putt is essential for saving par. Nice little putt. And after that hole, staying fast in the 2nd place on the leaderboard. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. From here, about 225 to the pin. Looks like he's going through some trees. And this putt's for birdie. And just missing the birdie there. That's just poor luck. And tapping in for par. And after that one, sitting at 2 under for the day. And now teeing off on this par 4. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. About 100 yards to the pin from here. This is heading towards the green, and he's on the green. This one's about a 7-footer. For the birdie. And next up is a par 4, folks. I think he'll like that. And this is for birdie. And this one's for par. And 3 under for the day after that one. And moving on to the 11th hole. Oh, this is a tough call. Could be rough, could be fairway. From 140 yards out. Going with the 9-iron. Oh, and he's going through the branches here. Well, that's no good as far as approaches go. That's kind of out of character. He's been pretty good at hitting those greens today. And with that, he will be out of the sand and onto the green. And the bogey putt will drop. And teeing off on this par 3. And looks like a 6-iron. Looking good. And about 5 feet to go here. Ooh, and that was very close. It just didn't drop. And for the par. And sitting at 2 under for the day. And now the 13th hole. And there's a long bomb, folks. Look at that. From 225 yards. Looks like the hybrid is on display here. Unlucky on that approach shot. Just didn't have enough club. And about 7 feet to go here. For the birdie. And now setting up for the par 4. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. This is going towards the green here. All right, and the putter's coming out now. And this for the birdie. And a nice putt there. And setting up now on the 15th tee. And he's taking this one through some branches. And he is deep into the rough for his next shot here, folks. And now back into the fairway. And heading for the green. 5 feet to go here. And that one goes in for the bird. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And you don't see someone drive the green on this par 4 every day. That was beautifully done. And this one's for birdie. Oh my lands, that was very close. This putt's about a 2-footer. And I'm seeing a lot of birdies on his scorecard today. And going with the 7-iron on this one. And not the greatest luck on that approach shot. Bit too much club on that. And this one's about 6 feet away. And the par putt will drop. And after that hole, staying right there in second place. Teeing it up here on the 18th. Well, I'm not sure exactly where this will end up, but it could be bad. I think this is going towards the rough here, folks. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. And this putt's for birdie. Oh, and wouldn't that have been nice? And tapping this one in to end the round with a par. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John McCarthy. So glad you could join us for this event here on the TGC Network. And we have a first hole par 4 ahead of us here. Let's get down to that first tee and see how this drive shapes up. And he'll be happy with that from 140 yards out. And I think this is looking a bit long. And that next putt is going to be an epic one, that's for sure, but they're on the green. Ooh, just missing here. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And now let's see what the second hole has in store. And I think that's the hybrid. And not the greatest of swings on that approach shot. Unfortunately, not enough club on that one. And this putt could save par. And he's going to stay right there at even par after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. Now let's see what happens here, setting up above the hole. And missing the approach on that one. Unfortunately, not enough club, I think. And this is about a 4-footer. And the par putt drops. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that one. All right, here's the 4th hole. And here's an 8-iron. Might be a bit too much club on this one. Ooh, that was very close. And this putt could save par. And folks, this could be the one. And that par putt will drop. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that hole. And teeing off on this par 4. This shot looks bound for the beach, folks. And it looks like he's going through the branches here on this one. He's got to be pleased with that. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh. And for the par. Ooh, unfortunate. And this putt is for the bogey. All right, let's take a peek at the leaderboard now. And now we find ourselves on the 6th hole tee off. Yeah, this is looking fairway bound. I think he's going to like that. From 15 feet. And that one will go for birdie. And now teeing off on this par 4. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. And about 180 yards to the pin. I think that's a 5-iron. And pretty sure he's going to like that. From 21 feet away. Ooh, 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 ooh. That that was very close. This one's about 9 feet away. And that one will drop for par. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. And next up is the par 5. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. And about 220 yards away. And not the best approach shot we've seen today. Too much club on that one. Ooh. 5 feet to go here. And that putt will go for par. And after that one, he'll stay at even par. And next up is a par 4, folks. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. And this next shot, setting up below the hole. This one's looking good, folks. And this for the birdie. And that putt drops. And now setting up for the par 4. And a promising looking shot here. And about 115 yards to the pin. Could have put a bit too much club on this one. And in the end, I think that's going to play on the green here. Ooh, that one's, that's too bad. And this one's for par. And that one will drop. And 1 under for the day after that hole. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. Well, so far so good for this one. And about 120 yards out from here. Going with a pitching wedge here. And I think he will be happy with that. About 15 feet to the cup from here. Oh goodness, that was almost in. This one's about 3 feet from the cup. And that one's gonna go for par. Currently sitting at 1 under for the day. Okay, moving on to the 12th. And that looks like a 5 iron. And this one's looking pretty good. And this putt's for birdie. and finishing the hole with a solid putt. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. And from here, it's about 240 yards to the pin. Very well played, and hitting this par 5 and 2 is going to set up some nice eagle opportunities here. Ooh, and it just doesn't drop. I don't think that was intended. I think that's just bad luck. And 11 feet to go here. And that one will drop. And after that one, 2 under for the day. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. Well, I think this one's going to find the short grass. And this shot's looking pretty good. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And moving on to the 15th here. And he can't be pleased with himself after that one. And folks, this one is in the rough. Very well played golf shot. Hitting this par 5 and 2, it's going to set up some serious possibilities. And this one's for birdie. And setting up on the 16th tee. And this shot's looking promising. And this putt is for birdie. And let's see what the 17th has in store. Here's a 9-iron. And this putt's right around 2 feet. And now teeing up for the final hole of the round. Well, this is a close one. It could end up in the fairway. And that nice little sand shot is going to set them up nicely for par. And this next putt is for 66 on their final round. And the par putt will drop.